Okay, hello everyone, and welcome to Odoo Live. My name is Manga, the marketing officer at Odoo Hong Kong, and I will be your host for today's webinar. And joining me today is Petra, our
Hello.
partner business consultant. And today, Petra is going to talk about the 10 pitfalls on the path to partner success. And she's also going to give you some tips on how to overcome them. And today's presentation will take about 30 minutes and followed by a 20 minutes Q&A session. Also, throughout the presentation, you can ask us any question, and Petra will help me to answer all the questions during our Q&A session. And thanks again for attending this webinar, and let's get started.
All right. Thank you so much, Manga. And thank you so much to all of you that are participating in our discussion and the presentation today. I'll be very happy to take your questions after the presentation. Don't hesitate. So I prepared 10 mistakes or pitfalls that our new partners or even old partners, they often do. And I'm going to propose some solutions on how to avoid those mistakes. So let's dive right into it. The way I'm going to present you these 10 mistakes is I'll be following the sales cycle. So imagine that you're a new partner and you, first of all, you need to find the new prospects. Then you need to qualify them, understand their business needs, see what are their pain points and how to tackle those. Then you will go, of course, to the proposition. You will propose the pricing and the way you're going to do the implementation. Then you will negotiate this. Hopefully you get to the stage when you will start the implementation after doing the sale, of course. And then there is, of course, also after sales support that is also super important. All right, so the first mistake is finding the right balance between selling and training. We are proposing not to go into these two extremes. So we have still partners that are training for a year without even talking to any prospect and actually going into the market. So what we propose is that you should still train yourself, but go to the market, look for the new prospects, look for the new clients, because selling is at the same time also learning. So you don't have to know the product in the beginning very well. It's still like meeting with the prospect, doing the demo will push you to start training and work with the real cases. And the truth is that training is actually an ongoing process. It's never really the fact that you will know the whole product very, very well, but we will help you with it. So you will have an access to the knowledge base and e-learning platform that will provide you with some very good functional training. You can find a lot of Odoo documentation on our website that will help you to train yourself from technical perspective, functional perspective. And you can also acquire Partner Success Pack for additional charge, but this is also a good way to help you with that first project to start getting help from our functional or technical consultants. Last but not least, we proposed to our partners to do Odoo certification, which is some kind of a symbol of the good quality that you are able to provide the proper services to the clients. So yeah, you have to kind of find the golden medium, a balance between the two. The second mistake that we often notice that our partners do is that you are too dependent on Odoo leads. While Odoo has leads, but we do expect our partners to look for their own leads as well. You shouldn't rely on only getting the leads from someone else for your company. In order to grow faster, to get more clients, look for your own leads, do some cold calling, contact the prospects in certain areas. We have the lead generation is based on different areas, on different fields. So sometimes in certain countries we have more, but we're trying to provide you with as many leads as possible. We also suggest that you always contact your account manager whenever you have a new lead. When we see that you are doing the sales, that you're good at sales, we will also have more confidence in you, and your account manager will provide you with more leads. So give and you shall receive as well. So keep a good relationship with account managers is very, very important. They can help you a lot. The third mistake that I want to mention is that some partners don't put Odoo on their website, even though they are providing Odoo services and implementing Odoo. There's an interesting fact that actually 30% of our partners don't even mention Odoo on their website. And in my opinion, why not? It's very easy to make some noise for almost for free. You just need to be a partner in order to publish yourself as a partner. So there are plenty of ways of showing yourself on our website, on your website. So you can, show that you are providing Odoo to your customers. You can create your website with Odoo, which is a perfect already made showcase for your clients, so to see how easy it is, how beautiful it can be. It's already some kind of a first demo, of course. Work on your SEO as well and create content. So you need to provide some kind of content to your audience so they will stay engaged. For example, you can do the webinars every 2 weeks, like just show how different modules work, which doesn't give you too much work if you're already familiar with the modules. You can write a handbook. You can compare Odoo to your competitors, and you can write blogs or tutorials or even business cases. And writing business cases is, I think, one of the best ways to show your services and what Odoo can do, because the clients will relate to it. So they will see, even better if they're in the same kind of business, they will see that Odoo works for another client, so they will contact you better and demand if you can also do the same type of implementation in their business. Of course, you will also be published on our website. So we propose that you design your partner description in a catchy, in an interesting way. And you should also, very, very recommended, provide the customer references. So whenever you have a new project done, work with your account manager that can connect you with our marketing team to write a nice customer reference story. And also, like, for example, if you have implemented Odoo in your own company internally, it's also a good reference, and it gives you even additional publicity on our website. Our website has about 1.3 million views every month, so it's there's quite some traffic there, and it's a good way to show yourself there. All right. The next thing here is still regarding the marketing material. We propose to our partners to contribute as much as possible. So the best partners and the mostly recognized partners are the ones that contribute. You need to stay active in the community, reference the modules that you develop, show it on your social media as well. Whatever you do, post it on Facebook, the webinars, the success stories, on YouTube, on Twitter. Like, social media nowadays is super important, so why not use it? It doesn't cost that much, but it will bring you a lot of benefits in terms of marketing. Okay. The fourth mistake that I stated here was the importance of the relationship with your account manager. So your account managers are there to help you. They're there to guide you, to work with you on your growth, to increase your sales potential. And they have experiences in different areas. They have worked with a lot of partners in different industries. So they're really there to help you push the sales. Whenever you have a new lead, contact your account manager, discuss about the lead with your account manager. They can help you to contact the customer as well. Sometimes, it's good to involve the account manager from the very early stage because the customer may give different information to the partner, but on the other side, different to the account manager that works directly from Odoo. And they will help you, of course, to secure, hopefully, the Odoo Enterprise contract and help you negotiate it for you. And also, one of the one of the most important things, the prospects usually very much appreciate to see who is behind the whole Odoo software, so that Odoo is a publisher and editor. This brings a lot of new value to the prospect. At the same time, seeing that you are our partner, securing that you are our partner to your customer will bring a lot of value. The fifth mistake that we sometimes see in our partners is neglecting the power of good demonstration. You, of course, the right methodology, qualify the lead, personalize it, understand what are the actual business needs, what is the organization actually doing, and how different processes are put in place. All this you can use during your demo to make it as personalized as possible, and you can put in there some wow effects. Like, for example, the Odoo Studio, you show it how it's done there on the spot, for example. Don't use just the boring slide presentation. It's not that interesting when you are showing what Odoo software can do to transform their business. And trust me, they're going to be much more excited when they see, with the real data, for example, how they can use it during everyday work. So, the good demo will get your audience excited. You will get the contract easier, and also it will set the expectations right. So if you show it on the spot, what can be done, what maybe they still need it and would need to be developed, the expectations will be met. The wrong price strategy. After you do a good demo, so now the client is happy with the demo, and now you need to start talking about the price strategy, how much it will cost, and what is the value of Odoo Enterprise, and what it will do for their business. So first of all, you need to know how much Odoo Enterprise contract is, what kind of value brings to their customer, and you got to believe in it. The fixed price in this during the implementation phase is quite an enemy and a risk for partners. It doesn't allow you for a lot of for change requests from your customer perspective. So it's neither good for you and neither for your customer. You should protect yourself because you don't want the price to be increased during the implementation. But at the same time, you want to win the deal, so you want to win the contract, and you're tempted to lower the price. And this can be quite tricky. It can bring you and the customer on very uncomfortable spots. So what we propose is to put the mixed approach. So you should put the fixed price on developments, which should be based on your experiences, of course, so based on what has to be developed, also what is the market price. And for everything else that is more variable, you should put the price on the time and material. So that then as the implementation goes, you can renegotiate, see how much time it will take to do this and that, and what kind of material will be consumed. Okay. Then hopefully you win the sale, you win the contract, and you have to start making the implementation. The first project is obviously crucial and very important because it's going to be a reference for your future projects. So you really want to make it a successful one. And it normally takes up to 1 year to get up and running and to fully understand the product. So what we often suggest, especially with the first project, is to let us help you with it. So you can get a partner success pack in which we will assign you a dedicated business analyst and a functional consultant, as well as the technical expert that can help you with many, many different things, from answering the RFIs, for example, doing the code reviews, training and coaching you, doing the gap analysis is happening very often, helping you with the developments and with the technical issues. So this will save you a lot of time. And at the same time, since you will be working together with us, you will gain the skills and learn directly from our experts. So it's highly, highly recommended. And although this comes with an extra charge, you can put it as a part of your project budget. So it's the customer that will pay for it in the end. So yeah, we can do the first project together. Then the eighth pitfall would be your business strategy. Now here again, you should find a balance, find the golden middle between the business services and developments. Doing too much development can get you into the labyrinth system, and you don't want that, and neither it's good for the customer in the long run, because it will be the customer that will have to pay for all of this. Obviously, whenever it comes to development, the price will immediately increase, and what you should do first is propose what can be done with the standard solution, and then if in case the development is absolutely crucial, go into it. Because also, whenever there is development, the maintenance come with it. Think about the upgrades every year. You will have to upgrade the custom-made code and so on. And of course, the customer will blame you for that. If you have also specific expertise in certain industry, you should find the prospects in that industry. With your specific knowledge, you can convince the clients more easily. So this is what I wanted to say here. So find the balance between developments, business services. Don't go into the increase of pricing because of development, and propose the expertise in certain field if you have them. The ninth thing is don't go for the big bang approach. With Odoo, you absolutely don't have to take the big bang approach. Odoo has a perfect way to take the modular approach. So don't use the waterfall methodology, but instead the agile methodology. Like this, you will lower the risk, and there's only a few business processes to take into account if you start, let's say, with CRM, invoicing and accounting, and then later go on to the human resources, to the projects, etc., etc. This is also a great approach when you have to work with low budget companies, and after you also show them how it works, it's easier to convince other departments. So you first start with one department, and then going from the inside out. And also, when you do the implementation, you are really engaging into long-term relationship. So you don't necessarily want to start big. You should start small and scale it up. And departments, nowadays are heavily connected with each other. So they will prefer to use the whole package actually, and see how seamlessly Odoo integration can be. So that's a good way also for you to then upsell and to every year upgrade the customer. So we came to the last pitfall, so to the last mistake that the partners do, which is too much focus on new customers rather than the customer base. While yes, it's very important to search for new customers, to do the business development, but it's really more about building the long-term relationship. you shouldn't neglect your support processes, and you should make sure to have something in place with regards to support, to after sales support. It's actually easier to work with your current customers than invest too much time into acquiring new customers. While it's still important, but also our current customers are very, very important. So every year we release a new version, which is a good reason to pay a visit to your customer, migrate them to the new version, and also show them what kind of new modules we have in new version. For example, with the version 12, document management system came, and it's a good way to present it to your customer and to propose to maybe start using document management system, and maybe even upsell the users and so on. This is pretty much it what I wanted to say. I'm proposing now to go through the Q&A session. Do we already have any questions?
For now, we don't have any questions.
Okay.
And then all your presentation is quite clear enough, and then you have shared a lot of tips to our audience. And then if you have actually quite a lot of questions you want to ask Petra, you can feel free to send her an email. You can see her email address in the video.
Yeah.
It's peb@odoo.com, and then she will answer all your questions through email.
So if you have any questions, drop me an email. I'm a partner consultant, so I work with potential partners, so I'm responsible for onboarding, and in this case I can also coach you, and we can see together what would be your best business approach to get more customers, to start with Odoo and so on. So let me know. In case we don't have any questions, maybe we can then finish the webinar for today.
Yeah, and if you want to rewatch this video to get more tips and also inspiration for you, you can rewatch it anytime by visiting the URL we have sent to you. And if you find this video really helpful to you, and you can don't forget to subscribe our channel and also like this video. And if there's no questions for today, we'll see you next Wednesday. And then so that's all for today's webinar, and then see you next week.
Thank you. Bye bye.